Like the biggest problems that they have to adjust now dito sa draft natin.
Yep, that is true. And now Virtus.Pro actually,
They want to drag the fights with the Elder Titan.
Yep, that is true. They have the Elder Titan, they have the Gyrocopter, so that's one thing they're never gonna give LGD again. They won't give him that Chinese.
That Gyrocopter is just too strong
Yeah.
for Chinese teams.
Yeah.
It's their niche pick.
It's been there since like, last TI. It's been there since last TI. Right now he just lost his IO. So PSG.LGD, still going for the Tide Hunter, but also going for one of the stronger heroes this patch. It's going to be the Shadow Demon. Now, what makes this hero so strong is that
Purge.
it's not just the Purge that goes through the BKB, it's mostly Soul Catcher. The way that it removes 40% of your max HP. 40% is a lot. And it goes away for, I think it's about 8 seconds. It goes away for 8 seconds, which means that all the nukes that your team can do is worth a lot more damage.
Yeah.
Let's not forget he's also Flash Gordon. He's basically the savior of the universe.
Yes, that is
with
true.
With that disruption that instantly makes you gone in the face of the earth.
Let's
Wala
not
ka
forget. No, let's not forget yung the fact na if you have a Fed carry with you and then you disrupt the guy, you free meta style.
Those illusions as well. So
I think
that's going to be pretty good.
PSG.LGD right now is looking forward to ban Ogre Magi, perhaps. Seeing that Gyrocopter is there, but I've never seen Virtus.Pro really do much with an Ogre Magi, so I think they'll just let it be.
The problema din dito for PSG.LGD is that they know they can make more use of the Ogre Magi than if ibaban nila. Kasi if ibaban nila, Virtus.Pro isn't really going to pick it either way. Mangyayari kasi is that they have the Elder Titan already, so they already have the stanky melee support. What the Ogre Magi is going to possibly do in a draft like this is he's just gonna offlane. Pero, who's he gonna be offering the or who's he going to be dealing damage with? The Elder Titan who doesn't max aura until later stages into the game?
Yeah, or it's too late too because they already have that much HP that they need.
Yeah, yun nga. So
it's gonna be pointless.
The Ogre Magi, hindi siya maling priority for Virtus.Pro here. So PSG.LGD can just they can think about banning it or they can think about picking it up themselves. Kasi mangyayari dito, this is going to be the Tide Hunter as an offlane. Position 5 Shadow Demon, they're gonna find maybe a position 4 that works very well against this Gyrocopter and the Elder Titan. So one position 4 that we've seen throughout the tournament that goes very, very good is going to be Amrana. So they can still find a way to pick that up PSG.LGD. On the side of Virtus.Pro naman, that could be the next best possible ban nila, but instead they decide to go for the Lion.
Ame is just a very relaxed person. You could never see it in his face that he's a carry. He looks more like a support. But when you just put him into the game, he's just super strong.
But that's the thing. The calmest carries are the scariest. Stone cold killers.
Yeah.
But totoo, here we are that we have the Lion, and what can Lion provide here for Virtus.Pro?
Instantly, it's disable and the quick nuke damage that they instantly need. It's against this Tide Hunter early into the faces.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the magic protection that he has, magic resistance.
Yeah.
So instantly, even with that much HP, all you need to do is get the call down, instantly finger him to death, and that's gonna be the Tide Hunter gone.
Yun din, kasi if napansin mo, the Elder Titan is there along with the Gyrocopter. So you already have a lot of damage that's gonna come out from... No, wait. Actually, I'm thinking there's gonna be... all the base armor is gonna disappear, right? If you have the passive up from the Elder Titan. So, mangyayari dyan, it's going to be flak cannons and just normal hits from Gyrocopter doing more than, or doing the intended amount of damage because all of the base armor is gone, and also all the magic damage that's going to come from
It's
all the
Somnus
magic
Kunkka.
Yeah, this is scary.
You were saying we get excited with the Kunkka, so I'm sorry about that.
All the magic damage is gonna come from the Gyrocopter and the Lion as well. So basically, Finger is gonna do pure damage kasi if they don't go a pipe on PSG.LGD, all your magic resistance is gonna go away thanks to the Elder Titan aura. So yung mangyayari dyan, Finger's gonna do pure damage, call down, all the magic spells are gonna do damage, or intended pure damage. And homing missile can combo also into Spirit, into Stomp. So that's why this combo, or this opener is very strong right now.
They do ban the Enigma. Do you think there's a possibility that Virtus.Pro, or are they just afraid to fight around against an Enigma?
Yeah, I think they're not afraid of the threat of Black Hole. Siguro, I think they're afraid of
fast push.
Yeah, getting pushed very, very fast. And Virtus.Pro actually, yeah, this is a very good hero. You don't do that well against Kunkka in terms of X, or against the Shadow Demon when you're caught out, or when you build your own diffusal and basically you just kill yourself because you run out of mana when the illusion start hitting you. Pero mangyayari dito is that like you
Kill
ensure
yourself.
you ensure a good lane, you have a diffusal blade,
Mhm.
or you get a javelin, and you just start dealing a lot of good damage onto the tanky heroes like
This
Konka,
is
like
like an
Tidehunter.
insurance for the early phases of the lanes, wherein you
Yeah.
just want the other lane to get shut down, and then you get your items for, let's say, he could go for a mech build, he could go for a Greaves build,
Yeah.
wherein he could be a
look at
stable
how small
sustain
he is.
for others. Tsunami.
Look at how small Pangolier is.
Also guaranteed though that they don't have any like they only have in the previous game because like they only had one damage source, but this time they have 2 damage sources in the form of Pangolier who can deal like a
Yeah.
good amount.
Yeah.
Oh, bottom is there as Seth has predicted.
I told you. So basically, they now have 2 combos into the arrow, and
Yeah.
so like amazing ways to start fights. You can either start fight with a Moonlight Shadow, you can start fight with a Blinkin Ravage, you can start fights with an X or a Disruption into arrow. It's just there's so many things that PSG.LGD can do with this kind of draft, and let's not forget the save that's gonna come from every time somebody's gonna get hexed, every time that's somebody gets stomped or there's a homing missile. The amount of defense that you can provide, given that you have that disruption readily available.
Ang lakas talaga ng pick-off potential ng PSG.LGD
That's
here,
right.
as you've mentioned, especially since like MLS Moonlight Shadow provides so much space
Oh,
because of all the stealth
I love
that's
that.
given.
MLS.
MLS.
That really does sound good. For the last bans, they do ban out the Faceless Void, of course.
Look at Sega.
Look at this bottom. Does he actually do that?
Yeah, it does. It's idle animation, but Pangolier is so small. It's so weird to look at.
FY really looks like a Korean god.
Yeah, dude,
But
he's one of those handsome little players.
He's a
Like
very
myself.
handsome man, yes.
I am here too.
Mhm, mhm. Like you're all handsome men here. Let's not argue.
Yeah, where's
Maybe
your
you're
hat?
here too. Where's your hat?
I gotta cover a few. things. Like, yeah.
I gotta cover a few things that aren't my head, so that's
Yeah.
why my hat. is
Also,
actually-
like it can't fit here.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
really.
you have the headphones
We've
on.
been
Ah.
trying so hard. Like I've been trying like 3 or 4 attempts off air.
you just tape it on. The next time you see it on his head, it's taped on,
Yeah, definitely.
or you can't hear him talk
Storm
anymore.
Spirit is banned. The thing about this hero is just super annoying with no lockdown potential. I mean, there is a bit of a lockdown coming from Virtus.Pro, but just the Storm Spirit, the moment it hits
Whoa, 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 whoa,
what?
whoa!
a carry, PA?
This is I'm. This might
Flabberga-
work.
Flabbergasted.
This might work. I mean, like, I'm seriously considering the fact that, if you get a Vlad's and an early Desolator, this game's over.
Do you think it should be Chalice? It should go Vladimir's instead, so that the PA has more slots for the item.
It should be generally Chalice to go that build, but they also need a pipe.
True.
They need a pipe right away.
But the other Titan with the aura, if he does see the Hood of Defiance or maybe perhaps the slightest hint of having a pipe, I'm pretty sure this Elder Titan will instantly max out the aura.
Yeah, which is it's still fine because you get rid of the base magic resistance, which you lose 25, but you get the 30 from pipe either way. So
So it,
So
the
it
math
still
checks
works.
out.
Yeah.
It's just +5 magic resist at that point.
that's true. That's true.
Mm.
So you still get a few points of magic resistance. You're still not taking the full amount of damage that ET wants you to take. So as long as you're not doing what he wants you to do, you're a winner.
You're a winner if you can. So Virtus.Pro finally with their last pick. I think they're looking forward for their mid laner. If this Gyro will not be the mid laner, I'm pretty sure this will go to Ramses 666. But I'm still hoping that Virtus.Pro would still maybe go for a Terrorblade perhaps. If that, I think that would be very viable for them this time.
And I think they're afraid of placing this.
They will go
Oh,
for Terrorblade
wow.
instantly.
TB.
So this Gyrocopter will immediately go to the other way around. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a mid laner.
Yeah, it's going
Ramses
to be
will be a
Mid-Gyro.
Terrorblade instantly.
Actually, Ramses is one of the better
Terrorblade.
Terrorblade players, and if this game goes long enough, you might see the Terrorblade Ag switch. Such a bad item. I don't know why anyone would want to pick it up. But
So yeah, right now.
What does Aghanim's do for a Terrorblade?
it releases a wave of fear, 1,300 units around him, and it's just that. So it's a 130
So Dark Willow.
second cooldown spell,
Dark Willow.
and that's what Aghanim's upgrades.
It is garbage.
a 2-minute cooldown spell, and that's what Aghanim's upgrades. It's pretty good.
Well, we can't do anything now, so there you have it. Ernest, I think it's time for you to turn it. We'll turn it over to you. Then you turn it over.
Yeah,
to us.
obviously. Yeah, but before that, guys, like, what do you think are the predictions that you have? for this draft. Yeah.
I'll go first. I'll go for Virtus.Pro because Terrorblade is there. I have seen just Ramses demolish every other team pag ginamit niya yung Terrorblade.
Kala ko sobrang biased ka lang sa Terrorblade.
Yes, that's because that's the only
That's what
hero
he's
that I
saying.
can play properly as a carry.
That's what he's saying. Di ako naman, I'm going for the side of PSG.LGD.
Mm.
I think it's a very, very strong draft. No. I mean, yun nga, the opener for the Tide Hunter and the Shadow Demon, all around very good support. The Chinese teams are very well rounded and very well adapted to playing the Shadow Demon in a way that you can stack, you can defend, you can go aggressive, you can basically do everything in that one role.
Oh, with the Shadow Demon to give the benefit of the doubt, with the Shadow Demon in line, the viability of doing triple stacks is very easy
Yeah.
right now. With the Shadow Poison, just funneling them down.
Plus, you can disrupt Terrorblade and deal damage. you know.
Libre, especially if may magmetamorph na.
Yeah.
He gets like the extra damage.
But
It's
Elder
great.
Titan is there.
So it's now time for us to give it to you guys, so you can finally what do you call this? So you can finally
just
cast
gave
this
it
game.
I just gave it to you, and you gave
Yeah, that's why you're throwing it to me, and then I'm throwing it back to you. Now here we are, guys. It's gonna be Juicy Brucey and Seth Dota coming into the game.
Well, Christmas season is near, so it's better to give than to receive.
Oh.
But who will receive if everybody keeps on giving? Thank you for giving.
I'm a gift that keeps on giving, guys.
All right, so there you have it, you guys. First series for TI9 Internationals 9. This is game number 2. PSG.LGD. Oh, I can cross my legs like you now. PSG.LGD versus Virtus.Pro. Game number 2. Is it the Bears this time? Or is it just other team going forward? 1-0 is the score in favor of PSG.LGD. And right now, Virtus.Pro will be playing the Radiant side. And as of right now, Xnova. Very aggressive right there as Nine Pasha also in solo.
I'm scared
Talking
about this
about
PA. I mean, like, this is an Ame PA, mind you. So this is safe lane.
Well,
And what this means is that if he gets another free lane, this is actually just going to turn out just like his Vin game. This is going to be Ame all the way up until the enemy Ancient.
but do you think Ame could instantly... What should his first build be? Do you think he should go for Desolator instead?
Yeah, I think the Desolator is pretty good. I do want to place a lot of value on the
Oh, he showed himself.
the courier snipe.
Oh, solo. You showed yourself too early. Now the Krieger is gone. No one just constantly denying some creeps over his own side of the jungle. I mean, lane, so he doesn't mind instantly.
Yep. Pero, like, going here, as I was saying, you know, if Ame were to go for maybe the Basilius build, it would give a much harder time for Nine Pasha to farm this top lane. And plus, a lot of mana regen over to the side of Xnova as well. If magbabasilius si Ame. Because, this patch, Basilius has been the lane winner. That ring of that early ring of protection for the armor. That Sage's Mask for the mana regen.
The mana
All that
regen
stuff
is strong.
Oh, did you see that fake from Somnus?
Fake Torrent. We saw that instantly. Xnova there.
He's in
Nine
trouble.
Pasha, here comes the Impale coming in from solo. Nine Pasha is there, pops in instantly with a dash forward with many pins onto the Shadow Demon, but he doesn't care. He will survive though.
Yep.
Swashbuckle is a pretty strong spell.
Actually, this is one of the few times that FY is seen on Mirana.
Yeah.
So we might actually see some really, really good arrows come out from FY. I don't see him as a
So much damage.
very good Mirana player, but I imagine that, of course, it's Mirana.
It's FY God.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure he will land these arrows, but we'll see that in the later parts of the game, or even instantly right now. But the combination that we have thought of, like the Mirana with the Shadow Demon, would be together in one lane to instantly kill. They're not actually doing it. They're having a different approach for this type of game.
Oh, the arrow, it misses actually, so we jinxed it. That's a bit of commentator's curse right there.
I
Jason Brissy.
didn't see that.
But
Or
mid lane?
Somnus, pretty low. The Earth Spike is coming
dropping.
instantly. The Rocket Barrage. Somnus went instantly. Firefly with the Torrent. It doesn't land perfectly, and Solo does get the first blood instantly.
Yeah, so he
And-
got chased all the way. Wala na siyang creeps dun sa side niya, and he was too far away from his side of the river. No regen from his side. He didn't tango. He didn't plant branch and then tango to get the regen in lane. So ayun, all he had was a fair fire, and he ends up using it, but still dies at the very end.
It's a good thing that the Earth Spike from Lion is a very targetable spell,
Yeah.
so you don't miss it even when it happens. All right, here comes the Starstone from F1. Chalice is pretty low to top lane. However, right click instantly and solo kills on Xnova and 2 kills. heading into the way of Virtus.Pro and Solo, a support Lion getting all these gold early into the face. I mean, that's not a very bad news.
Oh,
And
the
the
arrow?
second
Off the
arrow
mark?
misses again.
Off the mark again. So the early game not looking super good for
Solo pretty low, and this is a lot of net worth, but Ame can't do anything else. But the Shadow Poison does land. 2
Yes,
stacks.
Not enough damage.
He'll survive.
Yeah, so sobrang pressure yung top lane dito. I think 9 Pasha is playing very comfortable on his Pangolier. So yung mangyayari dito is basically X-Nova. Since he literally cannot leave Ame alone, he's just gonna have to stick
Shadow
near the
Poison.
jungle. He's gonna stick near the jungle, try to find a bit of harass siguro, and he's gonna continually try to keep stacking, keep pushing. The problem here is that magsa-stack and magpupush, magsa-stack and magpupull din yung side ng Virtus.Pro. Since they have a Terrorblade, a Gyrocopter, a Pangolier, they can easily take stacks. Mayara, the Elder Titan is gonna be fully responsible
the
for
gush
stacking.
to Ramses. Starfall.
The arrow
Ramses
is off the mark again.
Arrow is gone once again, and Ramses will survive. Pretty close.
FY. See, I think this is where pumapasok yung factor na FY, he's not a notable Mirana player.
Oh, FY early with the leap. Roger about to go down, and he will take
gets
0
him.
damage, and FY gets Roger for 126 gold, and that's pretty worth it for FY, even with all those arrow misses. Instantly seeing the Elder Titan just jumping around the towers, trying to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Why not just give the final blow yourself instead?
Yun nga. So it's very worth the
Earth
2
Spike
leaps that he wasted for
over
that.
to
but
Chalice. The mirror image is there. I
He's
think
back.
the sleep will be
Elder Titan's
available.
back.
Oh, FY, he is
Walang
there.
leaps
The
si FY, they
blast.
know.
Is it going to be there? The sleep, instantly the catch, and Ramses. But Solo still gets the final kill. A lot of gold for the support
Yeah,
line, though.
this is dangerous. Kasi if mabilis yung Blink Dagger ni Solo dito,
Yeah.
he's just gonna initiate for everyone. It doesn't matter if Tidehunter has a Ravage. If he can blink in and impale and hex
Faster.
the Tidehunter, if he can do it faster and impale more people, if he has his own rendition of Ravage, mangyayari dyan is that Virtus.Pro are just gonna take the fight along with this Pangolier. There's just so much chain stun on their side, actually.
Somnus is there, but of course, no one is pretty low. And Solo, Earth Spike is available with the Hex. Earth Spike being committed, burned down. Torrent with the X-Spark. Oh, the Hex from Solo. He was waiting for it to cancel it instantly. Well
lane.
played from this guy, but top lane, Pasha will die to the hands of X-Nova and Ame instantly.
Ang ganda actually ng ginawa nila. They waited for the Blightstone on that PA. Because as soon as you get that Blightstone,
Easy
you,
kills.
yeah, you deal a lot more damage using that Stifling Dagger. And, you know, you can also, or I think may Soul Catcher na ata yung Shadow Demon dito. So once the Shadow Demon already has the Soul Catcher, before the PA blinks in, you just have to remove 40%.
Oh, arrow into the, it wasn't purpose that time. Top lane, however, Solo with the Earth Spike instantly. Swashbuckle available in 4. The Hex forward onto X-Nova. X-Nova about to go down. Disrupts, of course.
There's no mana.
They wanted only Pangolier, but the Swashbuckle hits instantly into X-Nova. But the blind spot is there, taking a lot of time. And X-Nova might survive this one, and he will die to the hands of Pasha. But Solo, pretty low. The creeps are already on his way. But he doesn't have TP available. Might as
Oh
well
no,
commit
and Solo,
suicide.
he scouts the stacks. He scouts the stacks that were made by the Shadow Demon there.
Oh no.
Already noting that there are 3. Once, of course, may Javelin na yung Pangolier, he can rotate over and let him take it. Or also, he could even...
Give it to the Gyro.
He can... Oh, and no one's actually probably looking for it right now.
He wants it.
He wants to leave
There's
this lane.
already a aggressive ward on the side of Virtus.Pro into the jungle of PSG.LGD.
And this is very timely kasi alam ni no one na si FY who's already making his way to the
Earth
middle lane.
Spike onto the PA, disruption instantly
He
into
has
X-Nova. There you have a Shadow Poison once
He has
again, but
ulti.
the arrow guts it instantly, and FY lands it, and this is the death of the Gyrocopter, and Ame will instantly get the final kill.
A very nice redemption arrow there from FY.
Yeah.
So this
With the help of the disruption.
yeah,
of
they have
course.
to be careful around here.
Oh,
If Roger uses a
FY
spirit,
with the haste, instantly
Arrow?
leap. Roger is there. Spirit committed. Is he going to use the sleep? Nothing else. Just constantly right-clicking this Elder Titan. The leap. Oh, perfectly
one more leap.
gets it down. But of course, Roger, he's going to take some time. But
Oh.
Ame is pretty much disarmed instantly. The swashbuckle from 9 Pasha. We were so distracted with this Elder Titan facade. That
Oh!
9 Pasha, oh, the arrow doesn't get it.
he missed. He can TP freely, you know,
But he
if walang
does.
disruption.
I think it was using the vision instead, and FY
yeah.
instantly disruption away. He can TP right now if he wants to. Cancel into the TP, the sleep, but of
Ayun.
course the poison will get this Elder
But
Titan
look at how
instantly.
much space he made. 9 Pasha already has a javelin, so meaning that PA is in so much trouble. That true strike or that chance to true strike
The
coming
massive
from the
damage too.
javelin. Yes. it's going to be so much for this PA to handle. And so he can't stay in lane anymore. He's going to have to maybe rotate, maybe farm those stacks. But the problem is, he's a PA. How do you farm those stacks?
Yeah, with no Empower of the Magnus, or not even a Battle Fury, you need that help. Oh, Torrent instantly by Solo, but the Hex, he won't be able, he will get that. But the arrow it gets, finally. 2 arrows down by FY, they do get Solo, and Solo is not that much worth as of the moment.
That's a pretty good combo, just the X into the arrow or the X into, you know,
Chalice.
anything else that they can show in. Chalice just trying to contest this one here. He got a lot out of that. He actually has more net worth than the Gyrocopter here.
All right, FY. He is just chilling down, and Pasha looking forward for the magic stick. He does need it since Ame is just spamming down blink daggers, stifling daggers almost every single wear. He will need those charges too.
Yeah,
Pasha.
If you notice here, the build coming from Ame, just maximizing on the damage that he does to the...
Earth Spike, Roger on the back lanes, FY waiting for the perfect arrow, the banish is there, the arrow lands it, Elite instantly the Starfall, and he is gone.
Basic combo, that was a basic combo. The disrupt into the arrow gets him every time. And
Pasha, oh, he could cancel, he's canceling it again, but of course watch battle away, he baits it perfectly, styling over PSG.LGD.
This guy has no chill. Voice line spam coming out from these players, and Arcane Boots already up on the Shadow Demon.
These voice lines sometimes kind of tilt you.
Yep.
If it gets into your head, it will get into your head.
Yeah, that's all part of TI. That's all part of the Battle Pass. If it gets into your head, that's where you know you need to be doing better. Or you need a bigger head, or a thicker head. I don't know.
They got these stacks already.
Yeah, I think they gave it to Konka, so that's the good thing.
Well, he does have the massive wave clear that PSG.LGD needs. Oh, the Torrent into the X mark once again, and this
arrow is there too!
Well, surely gone. That Tidebringer from Somnus delivers the final blow to Solo instantly.
Such basic combos, you're just opening up the map, arrows for everything. No wonder
Moonlight Shadow instantly, 9 Pasha is there. Ame waiting for the perfect timing and Schwash battle away. Oh, FY on the back lanes, Blink Dagger instantly out to Ame, and the Torrent is there, and Pasha is gone. Killing spree by Somnus, deliver the final blow, and that is just nothing at this point.
He's getting really, really close to wanting to finish out this Radiance. I mean, like, he's thinking about it. He knows he wants the Radiance, but he's wondering if he has enough time to actually finish building it. And I think since he's already passed the recipe cost at 10 minutes, he's going to want to go the full Relic.
That's 1K gold. It's too much to handle 10 minutes in. If he needs to get the Radiance, he needs to get it by 15 minutes or 16.
Yeah, that's why he's really thinking about it right now. And like I was saying earlier, you know, you have to go for this for this really fast hood, this really fast pipe on your offlane. You need to counteract a lot of the early damage that's gonna come from the team of Virtus.Pro.
Oh, Swashbuckle doesn't hit Ame, however. Aghanim Scepter for the Pangold year, a very, very good choice.
It's very greedy though.
With that 4-directional Swashbuckle, I'm pretty sure you're going to hit every single person, especially if you have a Tide Hunter that's maybe hiding in the tree lines, and then you might, you know, for some reason, you hit it with a Swashbuckle from the Aghanim Scepter, you might cancel the Ravage instantly.
That's true. Or cancel his Blink Dagger.
That too.
Oh, so...
Roger
is actually looking for a Fury this game.
X-Mark, Roger, oh, you're caught in bad position. Swashbuckle from Pasha, look forward. Changing the target down into the Shadow Demon, but
Solo might go down.
He's about to go down. The Finger of Blast doesn't get anything, no damage whatsoever.
He actually cancels the Finger.
We just saw the green stone come out.
That was actually pretty good. But now no one's still taking his time out to actually farm. But, you know, LGD now taking the game into their own playing field. So they're getting farm on FY, and FY is working towards that mechanism. Meanwhile, Chalice is going to be the one to work on the pipe, so it means that they have the 2 key items and 2 separate heroes. So meaning that if one hero dies, you don't see 2 items just go. You don't see 2 items going to waste.
I love how FY's mount, whenever he leaves, it roars.
Yeah,
I want that mount.
I think it's an
another arrow might be coming in forward. The banish is there, Solo. And a lot of predicament. Simply Dagger coming in for the PA. But the arrow isn't going to land. No, not this time. But of course, FY with a very lead. But the Earth Spike instantly, the Finger gets you down.
FY getting a bit too greedy there.
Too much aggression from this Mirana. Not respecting the capabilities and the disable from Virtus.Pro.
Yep. You want a lion? No. You have your own mount. You stay on there.
too strong. You cannot just directly jump in forward like nothing happens. Gotta chill down. You gotta make sure the greedy mindset doesn't get into this main stage.
Yep,
like
and
this.
now they have to get they have to be worried. There's one stack of finger damage already on that Lion.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's already a lot. That's like 40 plus damage, dude. So the next time he casts that, plus the Elder Titan as well,
Yeah.
it's just going to do the full amount of damage. Hopefully, the boat here is committed to the Ancient Stack. And really,
they need
Somnus, maybe he's looking towards the Sacred Relic.
They want to go for this Radiance. They really need this Radiance build if they want a sliver of chance to. Of course, if for Virtus.Pro, the best thing they can do right now is to make sure that they get most of the heroes dagger and forward in the front of PSG.LGD.
And it does two things, actually. This Radiance does two things, two very wonderful things. It stops the Pangolier and the Terrorblade from being able to clear PA due to the mischance. You deal a lot more damage because of the Radiance burn. But also another thing is that you also allow the Shadow Demon to farm whenever he disrupts you.
Yeah.
You allow him to farm. You actually can send the Disruption Illusions all the way to another lane and have him also find his own farm on the other side of the map. So it's FY can find farm by jungling. The Shadow Demon is just stacking and that's how he's getting money. But once you get that Radiance, you allow him to actually disrupt and get farm somewhere else on the map, and that's great. It opens up the game just super widely for PSG.LGD.
And that means for the Shadow Demon, with that much farm in your arsenal, you either go for the Glimmer Cape, the Yule Scepter, the Force Staff, or even the Hex. If you can make sure you get the Hex, why not get the Hex?
Axe is also still
Get the
pretty
Hex
good.
too. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. So right now, actually first smoke of the game here, we're seeing 14 minutes in, just before the bounty runes. They might want to fight to secure 4, just so they can.
Only CFY with 3 leaps on his stats. He's very confident that he will be able to escape.
They need to lock him down. He has a haste rune, and he knows this.
There's no dagger. There's no dagger. They're just there's Scout in the back lanes trying to see if FY is with back up, but the Moonlight Shadow is already committed, and they won't be able to get any
Yeah, they
kills
just want to
this
get the
time.
runes. They just want to get the runes. FY's also going to scout out this enemy rune.
FY
Oh
solo
no!
is there. The Earth Spike, though, he cancels it just in time because of the haste.
It's really good that he used that haste. It's really good. And
Oh,
look
but
at that.
no,
Look at the animation.
This mount is just flying.
It looks like it's about to fly, but it's not. You know.
It's a
confusing.
chicken. It can't fly that much.
Yeah, but right now, you know, they tried to maybe get back what they lost in terms of net worth with the bounty runes, but still, with a 2K net worth lead is going to be PSG.LGD, even though VP has had more runes in the past 15 minutes. So
Getting closer to the Radiance too.
yep, and
For the Kunkka.
this Manta style by Ramses better come at a very good timing because they need to push, and very soon before that Radiance is finished.
Do you think Ramsey should go instead for a Diffusal play?
I don't think
After
it's a good
Manta?
pickup. I don't think it's a good pickup this game. It's probably the Skadi that should be pretty good.
Or BKB?
Or a BKB, just so he doesn't get X'd or get comboed into anything.
The X is a problem already. If he can't Sunder, he just can't Wonder.
I mean, like, you have to remember, you can BKB for the Arrow, for Disruption, for the X. You can BKB for that. But remember, there's always the threat of Ravage as well.
Yeah.
The Ravage is always going to be there, and we haven't seen a single Ravage this game yet.
Chalice is very patient this time. He did complete the pipe already, like we have noticed, but no one is there. With the Invis Rune, win probability is going to PSG.LGD.
Yep, so 56% to 44%. It's still actually going out pretty fairly, and that's mainly because this Terrorblade is also getting his own farm. All just 100 behind in terms of net worth from PSG.LGD, and at the same time, you know, this Pangolier is also getting very greedy with his build, going for the Aghanim Scepter right after the Maelstrom, so going for a lot more damage in these fights rather than control, rather than sustain.
True.
He's going to deal a lot more damage to this PA because he has that Maelstrom, deal a lot more damage to the Shadow Demon in the backlines because of the reach of that Swashbuckle.
We might see a bit of a clash in the bottom lane. Solo instantly Earth Spike over to Somnus. The arrow from FY doesn't land though.
Yeah, there's a self-X, so he's going to be fine. And
Virtus.Pro doesn't want to go any
just
further.
200 gold away from that Radiance. He's actually just going to be just using X Mark on himself, going to the jungle, and going to push out a lane, just Tidebringer and the Radiance. It's going to be enough to clear a few waves. And arrow, just a blind arrow, just to scout out who's there. Do they actually see the Lion?
It's Solo without a dagger, so he has got to be careful. If it's not, it's going to be gone.
Yeah, and like, there's 4 heroes from LGD at the bottom lane. This is not a spot that Solo wants to be in.
He does TP away to the top lane. There is no objectives, however, over top lane, since the tier 1 tower is destroyed.
Yeah. So that's one thing that you have to take note of. Both of these teams are actually staying in the lanes that they've already pushed objectives on. So that means that
they want to push through.
No, they're creating a false sense of safety for the enemy team that, okay, you can actually take our tier 1 tower mid. Because
they have TPs available.
Yeah, because we're not there. We're just gonna TP. We're gonna fight. All of our ults are available. It's up to you if you want to show mid. If you want to show mid, you want to reveal your position. That dictates what we can do in this game. And LGD doing it perfectly.
Mechanism already completed by FY.
Yeah, they're doing it perfectly. They show FY in the bottom lane. The moment FY disappears, all he has to do is MLS, Moonlight Shadow, and the rest of his team can go goodwill hunting
mid lane
on Virtus.Pro.
PSG.LGD is here. They are trying to cancel this Terrorblade Marauder. The top lane,
they see this.
Stopping.
They scout out the Moonlight.
Oh, they saw it with the Terrorblade Dilutions. Virtus.Pro. They're pinging it already on the back lanes though. Roger, he does have the ult available, so has the Ravage, but there is no pipe. And no one wants to go for the call down. I think this is not a very smart one. He goes for the dagger away, but no. Virtus.Pro calls it a chop and everybody's just safe. Tier 1 towers being targeted by PSG.LGD.
Yep.
And Virtus.Pro, they're already on the shrines. With no carries whatsoever right now, they won't be able to defend this. Oh, Solo. Solo is there. Then Pasha is there too. Swashbuckle instantly out. Solo with the Hex. They might go for a solo kill over at Amiral. There is the Moonlight Shadow. Or it's like rather than the Maker of Death is ready. And there you have it. Swashbuckle and 9 Pasha gets the kill over to Ame.
Yep, so two finger stacks over on the line already. And I think that was just a little bit of, like...
Oh, sleep. The setup.
Wrong
Not
move
enough.
from Ame there. I think he went a little bit too greedy on that top lane. Should have just stick very near to that tier 2. But, he does have a Battle Fury. He wants to push out waves. Didn't expect the enemy team would still be there. He saw them all back. And he thought they wouldn't be there, but they were. And
that
so,
was a pleasant trap from Virtus.Pro.
Yeah.
Sobrang ginawa nila. I mean, just trying to show that they were out of the map. They were trying to defend it something maybe.
Yeah.
But with the moment they saw just another carry wherein there is no magic resistance or magical immunity, bang, instantly gone.
The danger here though, like yung malala dito is that this Terrorblade is now farming like crazy. So 10k in terms of net worth. Although may lead pa rin yung PSG.LGD, mayari is that this Terrorblade is just not gonna stop farming. Once he gets that Skadi, there's going to be a lot more dangers for the towers on the side of PSG.LGD. Kasi on the other side of the map, you have Gyro and the three other heroes on the side of VP. Lion, ET, and that Pangolier that's going to be taking a fight. On the other side is going to be your Terrorblade pushing and pressuring your towers.
Radiance is there already for the Kunkka. Aetherland's completed with the Shadow Demon already. And surprisingly, Kunkka does get the plus 12 health region. Do you think that's more viable?
I think it's a lot better now. Wala namang mag-build ng Spirit Vessels sa side ng Virtus.Pro. At the same time, they still need a front line. They still need someone to take the damage of this Terrorblade.
Yeah, before Chalice could come in.
Yeah.
But that's a problem right there. Chalice, he's going to be in full health the moment he comes in, but if they won't be able to disable the Terrorblade, instantly sunder him down, and that's gone.
Yeah, so they shouldn't wait for when the Terrorblade has the BKB. They should actually try and hunt for him now. Pero yung problema nga is that they
Dagger
can't...
is here.
Oh, the Tide has a dagger. They might want to use the first Ravage or the dagger reveal on this Terrorblade. This is what they might be planning on doing.
It's a very safe game for both teams. They're not showing their positions. They don't mind that much for the other heroes if they're not that farmed, as long as they can easily get a pick-off.
I mean, you do have to play it safe. If you're Virtus.Pro, you're one game away from being sent to losers.
They're just trying their hardest to stay away from fights. Even for PSG.LGD.
But a very good smoke here. They're not using the Moonlight Shadow yet. 9 Pasha already has the Aghanim Scepter. So there's a lot more damage is going to happen during the fight. He's also level 15, so Bale, every time that he uses
Ame with a quick blink in, and Roger is gone. That Desolator is just desolating this Elder Titan.
Yeah, very good Desolator reveal.
Solo on the back lanes. Moonlight Shadow being committed already. Oh, instantly the war there. They do see everything that's going on.
Oh no.
Oh, the soul catcher, the disruption over to Ramses. The bolt right there, and Ramses. Ravage is there. He gets it perfectly challenged. BKB from no one though. Is it going to be enough? Of course, the Maker of Death is going to be there for Nova. But
Nova stay alive.
The Earth Spike instantly into 2 heroes, but that is not enough. X1 right there to Solo Challenge, taking every bit of damage. He is gone. 5x available from Ramses and PSG.LGD. The opening, the first Ravage is just too damn perfect.
So that was a very good Desolator reveal and then a dagger reveal.
Oh,
coming from
Torrent
Towers as
once
well.
again, and no one gets caught out. And this is a dead
Oh,
Gyrocopter.
Earth Splitter.
Earth Splitter is there, but of course the dagger once again.
Another X.
The X Torrent is there. The combination FY Starboy is ready.
Maybe.
And no one instantly got FY with that Starfall.
Oh,
lead
Ame's
forward.
not done.
Ame and Roger is there, but of course Roger instantly with
Can
the
you
sleep.
lip away?
PA, can you come? There's no vision, and Roger will survive, but this is going to be
Oh,
Tier
no.
Towers. 9 Pasha instantly with a me over
They're
there.
not done?
Right there with the Aghanim Scepter goes in the right. The Torrent. It's not going to be there, but the Torrent, of course, the Kunkka.
The boat?
With the boat. FY with the instant TP right away.
Oh,
but
that
the
disrupt. Oh,
very,
does he
very
pay for it,
great.
though?
But of course, he will pay for his life, but that is just enough getting your course to safety. And that's how you want to play support, Virtus.Pro. What a
12K
play.
net worth already on your Phantom Assassin. Right after that fight, you see them come in, weave out, weave back in, and all they're doing is just basically kiting the cores of Virtus.Pro, letting them blow their big cooldowns, their big spells. They wait around the boulder, they wait around the Earth Splitter, and all they're doing is just blinking in, blinking out. You see this Torrent, you see this X, I'm gonna arrow you, I'm gonna disrupt you. It's just very well coordinated fights coming from PSG.LGD.
It's too crazy. Even with Pasha swashbuckling forward with an Aghanim Scepter, I thought it was a very good opening, but two heroes nearly dying, but then of course just this X Nova out of nowhere. Soul catches the Terror Blade and makes sure his cores stay alive.
Actually, this might be bad. This might be really, really bad for Virtus.Pro.
Ravage's goal down, Chalice is there. 27 seconds, the arrow will miss. FY,
They decide
not
to
able
smoke
to
it.
land it. No one, still not revealing the smoke. PSG.LGD on the low ground, while Virtus.Pro on the high ground. Chalice shows himself with Ame not around the vicinity. They might not want to go for this one. And Virtus.Pro, they have no vision from where Ame is. And the reveal, finally, and they're all gone.
Yeah, if you actually go ahead and take a look at this fight, the moment that disruption hits, you know this fight is over because that arrow is gonna come. That ship
The Torrent,
is
that
gonna come,
ship.
and then that Ravage to follow up everything after, zones out the line completely. No one is just there hitting, but X-Nova stays alive in the corridor, and he's just disrupting for the rest of the fight. He's just
he
calling.
smiles.
Of course, he's thrilled to be alive during the rest of that fight.
It's crazy how PSG.LGD, the teamwork.
And Ame just soloing this tier 1 tower,
He doesn't
realizing
care.
yeah, it's not gonna do anything now.
Oh, yeah.
And the crowd is actually just going crazy over the Mercedes-Benz Arena, but right now pressuring this tier 2 tower at the top lane. The courier is actually waiting in the side shop, maybe waiting for some big item or just for a TP scroll that they can use for later.
It's gonna be
Vladimir's offering.
That's gonna help out Ame a lot of times.
They want to rush. They want to rush. They know the enemy team is over at the bottom lane, and
Oh,
another smoke.
With the smoke available, with the Moonlight Shadow too. PSG.LGD, they just wanted to finish his tier 3 tower. Ame's back into their own jungle.
No,
though.
no, they might want to force the issue here. The reason is that if they do see that Gyrocopter is still at bottom lane and they can force the issue top lane, they know that there's no glyph available. The instant that they go on that tier 3, they could do a lot more damage.
Here we go, there might be a bit of a challenge here. Swashball from 9 Pasha. No one on the back lane's called down. Moonlight Shadow is committed already. The cooldown is there. Split Earth. The arrow will not land. BKB by no one. X-Nova is gone. That's about it. Everybody's on the Moonlight Shadow, guys. They can leave with only the expedition of just a Shadow Demon. They can happily leave this. They do get their objectives. Tier 1 tower, tier 2 tower. What more can they ask for?
Plus, they also blew a BKB charge on that Gyrocopter, so that's one thing that to be very happy about as well. The more that they have to fight, which LGD will want to keep doing for the rest of this game, the more that they want to fight, that shorter that BKB duration gets down to for that Gyrocopter.
Oh, yeah. Win probability 28%. Dota Plus is not really wrong sometimes.
Yeah, 72% now. 26 minutes in. This is 10 minutes right after the first probability prediction from Dota Plus.
Roger being caught down, seen down. FY does see the arrow for the vision. On the bat lanes, though, 2 heroes from PSG.LGD goes in for the gush. Chalice, Roger, and Ame with a blink forward.
Doesn't even let him finish the channeling for the stomp, and no one. Actually,
he's like, oh, get me out. That's this poor helicopter could all just do.
Yeah, but right now, Roche is going to get taken down by LGD 27 minutes in.
With no split earth, they won't mind.
Yeah, and there's absolutely no way that they can get vision as well. There's no Astral Spirit that can walk in and out of this pit, so there's no vision of the Roche pit that can be given from Virtus.Pro.
Instantly, Virtus.Pro showing...
And they can end this game, actually. It looks like they can completely end this game.
9 Pasha? Picks up the dagger. Looking forward for the Greaves build. He does. His team really needs that, too.
Look at it. Look at this. The Axe build for this Phantom Assassin.
What does it do again?
It sets the cooldown of Blur over the 12 seconds, and every time that you get a kill, both of your spells get both of your aggressive spells get refreshed. So Blink and Dagger, they get refreshed on CD.
It's like kill after kill after kill.
That's true. So every time you get a kill, they get refreshed.
All right, pretty good stuff for the PA. Well, the kill for her is already instant. You know, it's there, guaranteed. Even with just solo kills, you can instantly do it. Especially in team fights, that would be very, very well played for.
Oh, actually in trouble here, FY.
FY, here comes the stun. The finger blast is there, and he is gone. The torrent, however, Somnus instantly demolishing. Solo revenge for his support.
So position 4 here at the middle lane, but right now, do they find someone else?
But they do burn the boat for that. But the boat has a small cooldown, so it's fine. Roger is there, looking forward for the Ghost Scepter. He really needs it. He needs to stay away from the physical damage. And Ame, quick D-ward.
Yeah, just a very quick D-ward from him. All of the waves are actually pushing in favor of LGD.
Roger does have the Scotty already. I mean, Ramses.
Yeah, Ramses has his Scotty, so there's a lot more stats to deal with. But at the same time, it's just one disruption. You don't have a BKB. You don't really manage to style quick enough.
Nova instant with a banish. Here comes the torrent. Does not land perfectly, but Chalice instantly with the dagger. BKB is there. Pop it instantly. Called down over to Somnus. Tries to TP away, but of course he will be gone.
This guy has no chill, man.
This guy's no chill.
In top lane, they're just letting FY actually just do his own thing, just farm.
I mean, that's FY. He needs the Aghanim Scepter. That region will finally do them pretty well. Moonlight Shadow expended for PSG.LGD.
They're going to go for this.
9 Pasha is in top lane too. He does TP away. FY, they can either push mid or they want to finish tier 2 tower first.
So somebody from the side of VP, actually Roger, is actually paying out on their shrines, drawing a circle around it. They might want to find a fight there or catch out this bottom on the top lane if they do see the Priestess of the Moon come a bit down.
They do see it, but I think that's the main goal right now. They do know bounty runes are spawning in, so FY is just there chilling out.
Yung PA talaga, she's going all the way. She's committing for this Aghanim Scepter, and what do you know? She already has it. So
yeah, there. Instantly.
We're gonna see the beauty of this.
Somnus is here. Looking forward for Virtus.Pro.
Actually nainis na 6 Nova dito. He
the Dire scans it, and they do see no one. They're going for the torrent. They see the vision already. No one is there. He needs to hide. The boat does not land. The call down is there too, but they're looking for it for no one. No one. He's got no TP available.
1 second.
1 second. He is there. BKB is just a bit more, and he gets out. Close.
Oh, meanwhile,
Roger, the sleeve,
the split is alone.
Oh, the blocks. That was pretty close. A bit of a choke right there, but Ame passing the BKB. But look at those Desolator damage. Roger has got a TP away, and Ame just burned out a bit of the BKB, so that's a bit of a worth it. And it was pretty close there too. Elder Titan was blocked by Ramses.
So both of these heroes, actually, both of the position, both of the carries on the side of Virtus.Pro and LGD just getting pressured at the exact same time on separate areas of the map. What happened was
Solo and the Ghost Scepter already instantly PA being hexed for the meantime. Earth Spike is there too. Solo has to get away. Challenge. Instantly the gosh. Oh, the disruption. They didn't time it perfectly, but of course the anchor smash will finish it down. Ame will not kill. Blink removes the lion, tames it like any warden will.
Oh, the courier.
Courier? Oh, too close.
Oh, 9 Pasha actually walks away from that. And meanwhile, mid lane, Chalice. And see, this is why the pipe is so effective. You can put a barrier up for your creep, prevent them from dying.
Chalice? Yeah, he can just dagger anyway. Ame's got the Aegis. He's got the Aghanim Scepter. They see Pasha, they might just go for it. There are no BKBs.
He's hunting, he wants to go.
Right. Chalice, you want to go for this one though. Ravage is available. Chalice waiting for the perfect timing, but Somnus is near the back lanes too, but Ame just really wants to push. Being disarmed as of the moment, Ramses not able to answer as of the moment. Shadow Poison will bring out a bit of a vision over to the side of Virtus.Pro.
He's getting disrupted.
Disruption is there. Oh, the Terrorblade Illusions.
Oh, what did you do?
Fighting them back. It's just too much. The swashbuckle will not be enough. Ame is caught down in the sleep. Oh, Virtus.Pro go for this one. Perhaps they won't. Ame instantly.
The Aegis is out.
Nope. The Aegis is gone, but Ame will not care.
Yeah, they're going to go for a shrine. They want to go for a shrine like right away.
Oh, the double damage rune too. They're pretty lucky with double damage runes.
Yeah, they
Game
are.
1 in their siege to high ground.
Oh, and look at that. Just a quick wave clear from Somnus as he X and TPs down to the bottom lane. Gets a full wave and comes back with a DD, of course, over on the hands of Ame already. They're probably going to want to take down the shrine here. And in fact, they already are. Oh, he gave his bottle. So what happened was that
Hey, it's better to save it.
Yeah, Somnus gave the bottle to Ame so he can bottle it. Oh, arrow. So close.
I can't see the arrow with this thing going on. All right, there you go. Siege. 33 minutes in, 10-17 is the score. PSG.LGD leading the kills and the objectives, same as game 1. Whoever wins this will advance to the winner's bracket. Whoever loses will be dropped down to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, I think they're actually they're making their way to the next shrine, and Virtus.Pro gusto lang mag-away sa shrine na to because they still do have their tier 2 at the bottom lane. So if they want to take a fight here, they can. Pero what they need is a pushed lane either on mid or top, because if they don't show in either of these lanes, of course PSG.LGD already know what's up.
They're playing the safe game again. It's the best choice that they have. It's safe per safe.
There are MKB already on the Terrorblade. I don't know if this damage item is gonna pay off eventually, since it's not certain if they can lock this PA down, especially with a BKB already on her. There's not much you can do if once she activates that BKB. Lotus Orb also available on maybe on his Konka. So Saunders right there with the Lotus Orb and the BKB. A lot of defensive possibilities over for your Konka.
Calizale doesn't care. He just wants to push his lane. They're even leaving Ami alone. Swashball is there. Doesn't land Ami though. Stippling Dagger once again. They have to push it to tier 2 tower, so when they go high ground, they can go for more. Ame on the back lanes does see the illusion of the Terrorblade. Stifling Dagger instantly removes it. Yes, and gone. Boom.
Yeah, bottom lane though, that tier 2 is finally about to go down, and
Whoa.
are we actually going to see a full man rotation here so that they can go for more than this tier 2? They could opt to go for that tier 3 or straight for the racks of mid. So the fight is now going to be dictated by where this PA is going to be to. Ame has a DD.
Blade Dagger. Solar Crest also, wow, super effective. And this is just the tier 2 tower melting. Virtus.Pro nothing to do. Oh, Swashbell from 9 Pasha. Chalice does have the Ravage available. He can always go for this one if ever he wants to.
Nice
the sleep doesn't go in. The arrow doesn't land once again. And FY checking out Somnus. Oh, the X-Mark though. While we're there, Ame.
Yeah, Ramzes is just in the side. He's actually waiting to do something good here.
Oh. If the arrow lands, it's going to be a lot of trouble.
Oh,
the arrow gets it down. The Soulbird, the torrent is there. Rousey's in a lot of trouble.
He's down.
No buyback. Of course, challenge right there. Not able to bump in the BKB. Dive back shot with his shackle right there. Instantly, the torrent doesn't get it instantly. Solo is gone. Ami dominating the double with racks. They don't care that arrow from M.
They know there's no buyback. After this, they're going to go for throne.
They just saw it instantly.
They're going to T4 for this. Oh, no. They want to secure this.
They're going for the same.
In your facing Virtus.Pro. You know what? You might get buyback within the next few seconds. We don't want to take that risk. We need to get this middle layer.
9 Pasha.
Look at this. So much defensive capabilities here. That BKB already on. That BKB already on PA. The Lotus Orb always on him to it.
Oh, the X-Mark.
The arrow!
You are got the arrow too.
Instant buyback.
Buyback 34 seconds before Ramses. Here comes the call from no one. No one is there. Being brave.
He doesn't do enough damage.
Shadow gets it down the torrent, the goal, and he gets it. No one is dead. Buyback is available though. They want to go for the tower. This time. There's no ult. There's nothing. 20 seconds to Ramses.
Okay.
It's now or loser's bracket for Virtus.Pro.
Solo just blinks in.
Solo goes Scepter instantly. Swash battle from 9 Pasha.
Earthsplitter is there.
Though. Is he going to get them for the set? There's no Aegis to the Maker.
Somnus is down.
Get Somnus instantly. Buyback is available. Ame. BKB TP's away. And of course, Pasha is there. And of course, Challenge will go down too. They hold the last racks. Their last remaining hope. Virtus.Pro. Before the losers bracket, PSG.LGD, they get more than what they want. That arrow from FY instantly the Terrorblade. Not the game, not the time to be AFK, Ramsey.
They hold, but they lose so much. They lose 2 buybacks on their cores. They lose the Terrorblade at the onset of that fight. Absolutely 80 seconds of him just absolutely doing nothing to contribute to that fight in the base. Wala siyang nagawa. All he could do is sit and watch.
No, the thing with Ramses though, You know that Arrow is a big probability.
Okay, they buy back on
Desperation
maybe.
Roche. Desperation Roche
They
once
buy back on
again.
maybe.
Oh, the
Oh,
torrent is
what
getting
is
there.
this?
Oh,
What's getting queued up?
or Solo, what is it? Is the Divine Rapier going in the Arrow over to Ramses again?
He's
that
a
torrent is
magnet.
there. He's a magnet for Arrowside. Bacha with the swashbuckle. Solo daggers in forward. The Earth Spike comes in instantly. Ame with a stifling dagger. Triple goes in. X is there forward too, but X Nova is going to be gone. Buybacks available from PSG.LGD. X Nova there. Solo going into the buyback instantly. What is this replay? Get back instantly. Gather event. Swashbuckle. Double kill to Ramses.
FY
They
is
hold.
down.
They're pretty strong. FY is gone. PSG.LGD. They do get the buybacks. Virtus.Pro
Oh no,
with the
Ame,
buybacks
is he gonna do this? Is he actually going to get a
Ame
rapier?
with the Divine Rapier. If he goes for this one, he will have a very hard time if Terrorblade picks this up. You want to play
If
the safe.
Gyrocopter picks it up, if any of the cores on the side of VP pick it up, it's dangerous for them.
And there's Aegis already in the Terrorblade. If this Divine Rapier drops, it's surely going into the favor of Virtus.Pro. If this is a comeback, this is one great way to start the first day of the Internationals 9 main stage.
If this is a comeback, we're going to Game 3.
We're going to Game 3. No one's getting lunch because Dota is life.
No, but take a look at this. They still have to worry about their base. That Terrorblade needs to spend his time outside the base, pushing, farming. He can't be the one left to attend to defending. And that Lion has to be outside looking for opportunities as well. Who needs to be
God.
inside is this Elder Titan, but he gets it!
The Divine Rapier, first Divine Rapier, instantly to TI1.
Game of the main event.
But here's the thing. We gotta be careful.
First set.
Ramses with the Aegis of the Immortal, Gyrocopter with the cheese. The moment they burst down Ame with 10 seconds before FY exists. This is gonna be pretty hard. And of course, Virtus.Pro, they can't just stick around in the middle lane. They gotta get back. They gotta defend their towers already. Because if they don't, the creeps are gonna finish the job even with a PSG.LGD batting an eyelash.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking?
What
They're just
are you
showing off.
thinking?
They're just showing off. They're on home soil. They're on home turf.
Yeah.
They're just showing
Show
off.
some
Yeah,
bravado.
this is what we do. This is what we do. Okay, you guys from over up there in the north trying to invade us during TI? No, we say no. Here's the rapier.
I think that's how you want to do it. The Radiant, the scan. Bounty runes being queued up as of
They
the
missed the
moment.
scan actually. Oh!
Arcane rune to Ame.
Clipped at the edge. There's another DD.
Oh, no, no, no,
Every
no, no.
2 minutes, there's just a DD on the other side of the river. Oh,
Oh, the courier.
you get it.
Oh, no. The baby Roshan, you gotta live, my friend.
No!
And he gets, oh,
The eagle
that's a good
song.
by Butterfly there. Not the way you want to play it this time, Ramses. You do get
Okay,
the
arrow?
advantage of the arrow. Oh, so close.
Close. Pretty
Ramses
close.
slow down. The move challenge is there. The Ravage is available. Gush waits right. He doesn't want to go with the Ravage because there is just
They
too
don't-
much lockdown this
They don't
time.
know there's a DD. Okay, if they see this DD, this is a Divine Rapier, Arcane Rune, double damage Phantom Assassin that could...
They'll just blink kill. Seth, with the Aghanim Scepter, what do you expect from this PA?
This is reset after reset every time he gets a blink on. Actually, if they all stick together, he wouldn't have to refresh his blink. It's just one blink in that Fury Cleave. It's just going to end all of them. Okay, so, some guy's going to come over here, find out there's a DD. Oh, look!
Oh, that's it!
And Ame is just in the vicinity. He's like, a casual DD, 41 minutes in. This
Why
is what
not?
I'm always talking
Oh,
about.
he gets the Arcane Rune. He goes for this one. The crowd goes wild. Everybody wants PSG.LGD to just get on over, sweep the floor 2-0. Game number 1 on TI9 main stage, FY. Game number 2, whatever.
Of match 1.
I'm excited.
Of match 1, but okay, so you see 23-14 now, 41 minutes in, 17K net worth lead on the side of PSG.LGD, and it's just a super strong showing from their Orchid. Actually, Bloodthorn already
Xnova.
finished up on.
Xnova, you better be careful. 9 Pasha is there. Swashbuckle solo instantly with the
staff.
dagger. Moonlight Shadow's there. Oh, Virtus.Pro, you're in a choke already. Finger blast already into Xnova. Xnova saves himself in the meantime, though.
Look
Sleep
at
coming
the
forward.
double damage has been activated.
Ame is there, Blake forward. He wants to go for no one, but not this time, though. He's waiting for it perfectly. The floor is there. He's waiting for it. And Solo nearly dies that.
Oh, no one.
Ravage. It's huge. The Aegis is still, though, however.
He got arrowed.
He gets it down. Arrow once again to Ramses. Ame, the stifling dagger over to 9 Pasha on the battling zone. However,
Ame.
this time is it going to work out? Oh, the Aegis is
down. They keep me out. They keep me out.
It's gone. This is game number 2.
2-0.
Series 2, Series 1. PSG.LGD sweeping the floor, and their home crowd, super proud Chinese people